What's up, interwebs? It's Jeremy, your realtor, and we're back for another Tuesday market update. Today we're going to look at Scottsdale and Paradise Valley. Hope you all had a great Easter weekend. Let's get into the numbers, and we're switching up the order this time. So first, we're going to give you the stats, and then I'll do the graphs later. I think it'll make more sense for everyone. So average sale for Scottsdale, 607,858, up from 574,180, about a 5% change. Days on market, we're actually a little bit lower, 96 versus 98 last year. And then here's the spread of the homes that were sold. You can see in Scottsdale, the bulk of stuff is sold in, well, you kind of got two tiers. You got the 300 to 500, and then the 550 to 750. So I'm not sure why there's that break between 500 and 550. That's kind of interesting how they do that. I've never noticed that particular break there. But yeah, so that kind of gives you the idea where stuff's at. There are a couple, you notice there's a couple pretty low, like down in the 100s. There are definitely some condo and some townhouse areas that are in those lower price points, but they're in very far south Scottsdale, right along the edge of Tempe and right along the edge of Phoenix. You'll get some areas, a couple pockets where there's still some pretty reasonably priced homes. Here's the graph for listings that have been sold, active and new listings. So just trucking right along. Here's the graph for listing or for prices for sold. Again, generally an upward tick. We did have a little bit of that dip in July last year, and I think I remember talking about it. And a lot of it, there's a big price spread in Scottsdale. As you saw on that first slide, there's stuff that's sold in there for over $3 million. You got a couple places like DC Ranch, stuff like that, where stuff's $12–13 million. So big price spread. Days on market, kind of erratic, not a lot of change. We've been hovering around that 95 to 100 kind of days for the last year. So not a lot of change in Scottsdale, but we kind of don't expect that. It's one of the reasons we only touch on Scottsdale every once in a while, because there's not like really dramatic shifts going on in Scottsdale. It's pretty steady. Paradise Valley, price point, we're looking at average price of, $2,003,000. Okay, before we get further into this, the numbers are way skewed because there are a lot of really expensive stuff sold. You know what? We're gonna pop to the next slide first. So this slide first. As you can see, the majority of homes sold in Paradise Valley last month were all over $3 million. 17 of them. Almost everything, all but like 6 properties were over $1 million. So I think we had a really skewed month last month, and you'll see it on the graph. Let's go to the graph real quick. See that giant spike up there? Just crazy. So a little bit of an enigma this month, but let's go back to those numbers. So it says it's a 36% change. Again, it's not entirely accurate. Days on market, we're at 203, used to be at 117. In that above 1 million price point, the higher you go, the longer the days on market are. And it's just because there's such a small pool of buyers. And the higher you get to that 3 million plus range, you're in an even smaller pool. I mean, some of the agents that list in those 3–5 million plus price range, they're actually advertising internationally because there's no real pool of buyers that are local. So you have to go across the country and even in some cases internationally to find a buyer for those really high-end homes. Here's the numbers. We see a bunch of sold listings ticked up. I think that's part of what kind of threw some things. We got a lot of buyers last month in Paradise Valley for some particular reason. I'm not sure what that was. I might delve into that a little bit. Again, the listing price, we see that big old spike. I think we see a lot of spikes in Paradise Valley just because of the price point shift there. Days on market, generally been hovering around 150 to 200, kind of back and forth in that range. We did have one point where it dropped below 100, but came right back up to 150. So anyway, that is the market update. Hope you guys are checking out. If you haven't subscribed to my Instagram, we've got a whole bunch of new contents coming out on Instagram. Some of it's fun and goofy and not serious, like it's there for your entertainment, like memes about carpet in bathrooms and stuff like that. But we're also gonna have some helpful stuff like explaining some real estate terms. Today we just posted a thing on what a Binzer is. And so we're gonna try to inform you on some stuff, have some fun, but make sure you go subscribe to my Instagram to check out some of that content. It will also post on Facebook. And then if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, do that. And we're gonna be launching some other new content to inform you. We're gonna do a series of videos on the buyer advisory. And if you don't know what that is, you have to check out the videos. So, hope you guys have a great week. As always, if you're looking to buy or sell, I believe you deserve a better quality experience. So give me a call, let me show you how me and my team can deliver. I appreciate you guys checking in, and we'll see you next week for the next Tuesday Market Update. Bye.